Okay, I had already started this reading, but let me just refresh because we're going to continue. So there's someone that got promoted, okay? They got a promotion on their job, all right, and it came with new responsibilities. Okay, so someone here has a new title, new responsibilities, they have new duties to perform, and their pay has increased. Okay, so you've gotten a new office space, is what I'm hearing. All right, there could have been obstacles within this elevation, but you have successfully overcame them. Okay. Mm. All right, so let's tap in from that space. You could have a corner office, okay? Something about a high floor and a corner office, floor to ceiling windows, okay? This could be a building that's been there for a very long time. It could be a staple within its community, okay? Two of Cups is at the bottom. We have the Emperor energy here. This could be the person, all right, that has gone through the elevation, or this could be the owner of the company. Okay, this could be the head, but you are serving as someone's right hand. Okay, we have the Star. You could be going to really nice restaurants. This could have something to do with the job, okay? God is wanting you to pay attention. God is wanting you to focus. Focus on what's important, okay? So let's go. 10 of Wands. Something is trying to, or someone feels burdened. Someone feels burdened about maybe what you've received. They feel as though, what's the Seven of Swords? Or this could actually be someone doesn't want you to work as hard as you do. We have the Two of Swords. Someone wants you to be able to have almost, let's see. This could be someone trying to trick you about something. They're trying to tell you something that isn't true, but they're only doing it because they want to get information from you, because they're feeling possibly blocked from your energy. Okay, this could be a Queen of Swords energy. I said that someone went through an elevation, they got a promotion. Okay, now when this reading first came out, the Queen of Pentacles came out as possibly someone who was unhappy about your position, your title, okay? Someone wasn't happy that you were chosen for something. So this could have been someone that was already within the company, okay? But now this is showing up as another person that may have been trying to strategize against you, and maybe I said you overcame obstacles. This could be someone that was the culprit, okay, of trying to place obstacles in your way from the elevation to who you're meant to, who you're deserving to be, I should say. All right. They they don't want to support you, but you receive support regardless. The reason why you've elevated into the space that you are is because of the support that you have received and that you continue to receive. You not receiving their support actually clears a space for the right support to be there. It moves them out of the way. So what they're doing is moving themselves out of the way and making clearance for new opportunities and spaces to be connected to you. It's a catch-22. Either they're there and they watch you succeed, or they're not there and they help you to succeed anyway. Three of Pentacles. You could be going over the modules for maybe your new section. Okay. We have the Knight of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles. You're being offered more money. Your position came with a lot more. Okay. You're proud of yourself. That's what I'm feeling here. Someone is proud of themselves, of where they are, what they're doing. They're proud of what they've accomplished. You could be in a space where you're also having bits and pieces of reflections of the past, of maybe how far you've actually come, right? Sometimes persons, they try to distract you from your own growth, your own journey, your own season. You understand? They want to distract you from things like that, but you can remember when you couldn't fit into certain spaces. You remember when you couldn't get into certain spaces and you couldn't understand certain things, and you remember when you couldn't. And you're in a position of more. Every time you turn around, every time you look, every time you wake up, there's more. There's more to be had, there's more to be seen, there's more to receive, and your name is on it. It's for you. And you have been in a position where you've been allowing yourself to receive, and you remember when you weren't. So this is about knowing, right? And remembering that you've earned this. Remembering that you are more than worthy. Seven of Cups. Someone could have been emotionally conflicted. We have the Fool. We have the Nine of Swords. Maybe they were within the unknown. And because they were within the unknown, it could have scared them, it worried them. Someone was worried about what was to come. Someone was worried about the future. Okay, someone was worried about the future. The Justice. But you received justice. Maybe you thought that the worst, okay? Or maybe you thought nothing at all. Maybe you didn't allow yourself to believe in a certain narrative and you just went with the flow of the divine. And because you didn't necessarily know, it worried you about where you would actually end up, who you would actually become. Where did you really fall in all of this? But God made sure that you were treated fairly. You are living out the life that you deserve. And for you to really enact that for yourself, right? It's for you to continue to follow within your guided footsteps. We have the Knight of Wands. There's some sort of attraction here. We have the Three of Wands. Okay, so something that either you were attracted to or something that's attracted to you. Something could be coming towards you because they are attracted to you. Okay, this is a sincere, honest, divine communication. Page of Wands. This person could be low-key, okay? Three of Swords. They're trying to heal something, okay? Or they're trying to get past a hurt. They're trying to work on their heart space. This is someone who's being honest with themselves about how they feel, okay? Nine of Wands. This person feels distant, disconnected, banned or barred, okay, from an energy, and it hurts them. The Tower. It causes possibly physical pain to them. So their emotional hurt actually manifest into physical pains in their body. It's because of a distance. It's because of a disconnect. Nine of Pentacles. What's the Nine of Pentacles? Someone's satisfied, but there's an energy here that's satisfied. There's an energy here that is doing very well within a connection. So these could be two opposing situations. King of Pentacles. Who's the King of Pentacles? The Devil. So there's a King of Pentacles that could be possibly in their feelings and going through physical towers within their reality because of their emotional space, and maybe it's causing them to make not so good decisions. What's the Devil with the King of Pentacles? This could also be Capricorn energy, heavy Capricorn. But I don't know, I feel like this seems deceitful, right? It seems like it's a deceitful energy. Is the Devil with the King of Pentacles a deceitful energy, or is the Devil with the King of Pentacles clarifying the sign of this masculine, the strength? Whatever this is, they feel very strongly. Whatever they're feeling, okay, they're feeling it strongly. The Page of Swords. They can't stop thinking about it. Okay, this person has obsessive thoughts about something. The Page of Swords with the Strength, those are obsessive thoughts. So I don't know. The Devil could be tempting this person heavily. Death, okay? They're being tempted. The Four of Pentacles. It's something that maybe they're holding on to. This could be a habit, a mindset, a location. Maybe they were meant to move. Maybe they were meant to release something. Maybe they were meant to change their minds about something. I'm saying maybe they were meant to because it's something that's on their mind. This is something, again, they're obsessively thinking about something. So they know that they're holding on to a space that is bringing more harm than good to them, but yet they're holding on to it. They're wanting to connect to you, okay, but they can't because of what it is that they're holding on to. They're stuck within this right here. So they're feeling the pains of it because they don't have the luxury of ignorance within their life. They know better, but they are not doing better. So they're having to feel. This person is feeling. Ace of Pentacles. They're more they're more emotional at this time. They could be feeling very sensitive, so their tolerance to things that they were tolerant to has lowered. Five of Swords. These are not good emotions. The Five of Swords with the Ace of Cups. Again, they're having to feel to learn. And even with that, they're not feeling to learn. They've already learned. They're simply not applying the lessons in their life as they have learned them. They're not following in their North Node. This person doesn't, they don't obey God. Whoever this is, they don't connect to their higher self as a practice. Okay, this is not someone that wants to be a better person. That's not actually a goal of theirs. They don't have a goal to improve. They don't have a goal to grow. They don't have a goal to be better than they were yesterday. They don't wake up every day and put effort into themselves, into whatever visions they may have in their mind of themselves. They are not actively, this is a person, they are not actively working on themselves, okay? They do what they do. That's just it. They just do what they do. And there are things that they want to do possibly with you that they can't because of everything that I just said. But there are persons that are completely fine with them doing what they do and being a part of whatever they're doing. But that doesn't satisfy this person. And that has nothing to do with you. Their dissatisfaction within their own reality does not affect yours. And that reality within itself affects their psyche even more, which is why they may have gotten into obsessive thoughts about it, because there's nothing that they can actually do about it other than think about it. We got the Temperance sideways. So they go in and out of feeling okay. All right, this is someone, they're just okay. They're not good, they're not bad, they're just okay. How was your day? My day was okay. Okay, it's like that. Four of Wands. All right, so this is a stable home, or this could be a newly renovated space. We have the Two of Pentacles sideways. Someone could be possibly thinking about moving to a new home. Someone could be thinking about upgrading their home, or they're creating plans to do so. Or maybe they're trying to figure out if they have the funds to be in a new home. A Queen of Cups. A Queen of Cups could be planning this. Sorry. Or trying to see if she has enough. This is someone that wants to make a purchase. I don't know if someone is trying to buy a home or renovate their space. but they're trying to see if it's in their budget, okay? So a Queen of Wands with a Page of Cups. Maybe someone needs to save, okay? The Five of Wands. Page of Cup, Five of Wands. Someone's acting out immaturely, okay? Someone could be trying to frustrate you. The Moon. This could be something that is not within your sight, okay? So someone could be doing something behind your back. Six of Pentacles in the reverse, but it doesn't get them anywhere. So this is a space that you ignore, and you don't pay attention here. Whatever this is, you don't pay attention there. And so whatever they're doing, they just created for themselves, or I guess whoever's willing to participate. Eight of Pentacles. I just heard, bitch, I ain't fucking, I'm working. Six of Wands. Sometimes people be concerned about the wrong things, but that actually helps you to stay on course with the right things, because certain behaviors that you do become aware of, or you are able to see at some point, right? They always remind you of what you don't fuck with, honestly. Five of Pentacles. Lower vibrational spaces that they're just cold. Okay, Ten of Swords and painful. Someone isn't seeing something clearly, or someone isn't putting something together clearly. Didn't I say something about persons doing things behind your back, but you don't pay it any attention, and so they have to live within the energy? These swords are within this person's back. They're the only person in this card. The Empress. These, I don't know, this could be someone that puts on a false persona. Oh, Four of Cups, and then they get bored because they wait on certain things to take effect, and then it hurts because they're doing it to themselves. The Magician. They really wanted to make something work. The Seven of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles. I don't know. Someone thought that you were going to take some sort of bait. Someone was trying to bait you. The Sun. But it wasn't even with something that you... Someone tried to bait you with something that wasn't even your type. It wasn't your flavor. It wasn't your style. Okay. The Seven of Pentacles. They were waiting on something to work. You could be lost about this because, again, you don't connect to the space. You don't care. Whatever I'm talking about, you literally don't care. And if you knew, you still wouldn't care. The Nine of Cups. The King of Swords. Someone could have been trying to drink to forget about you. The Chariot. They want to see you. They want to connect to you. They want to feel, okay? This person wants to feel with you. They don't they don't want the distance. They want to come closer to you. We now have the Judgment. What's the Judgment? We have the Three of Cups. But they're guilty. They're guilty of fraudulent activities. Eight of Wands. But they do want to come and connect to you. The Wheel of Fortune. The Five of Cups. The Ace of Wands. This person, they just miss your touch. They miss the feeling of you. Because even if they can get from others, in a sense, what they've gotten from you, the feeling of it isn't the same. And they're missing your feeling, they're missing your warmth, they're missing your touch, your nurture, your love. They're missing the way that you do what you do and you do what you do. They can't find it. Ten of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, the Ten of Cups. And what they've realized, what they've understood is that you're happy. Maybe they thought that you would have been as broken up as them, or that you would have been the one who would have been even more broken. But that turned out, the lie detector test showed that that too was a lie. Okay, you get what I'm saying? Someone could have taken, okay, a lie detector test and found out that they were actually the father. But they chose. I'm literally hearing today, this is for me. Okay, so today is for me, today is for you. You're making choices, all right, for you. You're not trying to make someone happy. You're not trying to heal someone's life. You're not trying to help. You're not trying to strengthen another. You're not trying to do any of that. Today is about you and giving all of that energy and pouring all of that energy into yourself and calling your power in entirely. Okay? Today is about you. You're not giving any of it away. You are being selfish with you. You're not stopping anyone from being within their own realities. You are owning your own, and it's yours. It's no one else's. No one else has ownership over you. No one else can claim you. No one. It's all yours. You have the sun at the bottom of the deck. We have the sun at the bottom of the deck. Let's begin. First card that came out was the Tower. All right, we have the Tower, the Hierophant in the reverse. We have a Queen of we have a Cups with a Two of Cups. Someone could be literally facing spiritual judgment, the Hierophant in the reverse, okay, with the Tower. We have the Six of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Queen of Cups, the Two of Cups. I don't know if there was some sort of negligent activity between a Queen of Cups and an Emperor. Okay, the Eight of Swords. Someone may have done something that they shouldn't have. Okay, with an employee, with a subordinate. Nine of Swords in the reverse. Now they're concerned. Okay, they're worried. This person, the Hierophant in the reverse, I don't know if this could be a married person and they stepped out on their person with someone on the job and now they're concerned about their relationship. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Strength. We have the Seven of Cups. Confusion about where they're going to receive strength. Okay, something happened on the job. All these persons know one another. Page of Wands. I don't know. I'm hearing hanky panky. Okay, there was hanky panky. on the job. The devil. Someone made a poor decision. So there's an energy here. They are so over this. I just sucked my teeth and it was just like, who gives a fuck? Right? But here we go. This is what's going on here. Page of Pentacles. There was a small act done. Three of Pentacles on the job. Eight of Cups. This is someone that this is something that the person is trying to forget about. Queen of Wands. They're trying to forget that this ever happened. Wheel of Fortune. What's this? Queen of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune. The Lovers. Maybe the person that doesn't care is because they're in a connection that is healthy. And so when they hear about these things, it's more so, are you fucking serious? You're still doing this shit? But yes, that's what's still happening. So here we go. You could be on a job where the person's around you, they're sleeping with one another, or they're sleeping with one another's person. Eight of Wands. Okay. The King of Wands. There could be a King of Wands that's involved in this. Seven of Swords. So this could almost be a situation where there are a number of people attending a party or a conference, right? They're all at a meeting. They're all at a table for a meeting on a job, and multiple persons within the room are either married or in some sort of relationship, either with persons within the company or they have their own relationships outside of the company. But there are a number of persons at the table who are sleeping with one another's person. So I don't know if these are swingers, or is that what this meeting is even about? These could be swingers. These could be persons, they switch and swap their partners out. And maybe you started working on that job and they thought that you were see the table? See the conference room? You see all those cups? All those motherfuckers are in there at the table. And you arrived, right? Maybe you got hired on this job and they're looking at you like, okay, your turn. Which one of us can have you this time? Bitch, what the fuck? They waiting on a turn with you because they do this shit with each other. And so they're thinking because you work there, you're gonna go along with their fucking shenanigans. If y'all don't just go ahead and fuck each other, go right on ahead. I said I want to hear the shit. Shoot, impress me. Impress me. I don't want to fuck not a one of y'all. Because not a one of y'all could even fuck. Don't got no motion. Don't got no fucking body. Don't got no skill. Waste my fucking time? You gotta be crazy. Three of Swords. Show me what y'all could do. The World. This ain't nothing but, I'm not gonna, I consider y'all a porn show. So just do your best. I ain't even lying because I don't have a reason to. I do not give a fuck. You can't have me. You can't have what's mine. So let me watch the goddamn show. Since y'all want to be the star of the show, baby. People on here who even be claiming that they could do things so good, that shit don't even be true. You know what the truth is? You know why you gotta suck dick so much? Because your mouth is wet, but your pussy be dry. That's the best of you. The magician sideways. I don't know if someone was trying to do something to you, conjure something up, get you to act out in ways with them that went against your moral code, baby. But I know one thing's for certain and two things for sure. They could look, but they motherfucking can't touch. That's for the hoes, baby. 9 of Wands. Someone is blocked out from your energy. You think I'm there, don't you? I bet you do. Two of Pentacles. Someone doesn't know what move to make. Okay, someone could be at a stalemate. Four of Cups. Someone is in a stalemate. Can't go back, can't go forward. Have to make a decision. Something new. The Hangman. This person is stuck. This is a stalemate. Justice, and that's fair. The Seven of Wands. The karmic law is demanding they be blocked out of your energy. And so be it. King of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Someone could be working on something. Okay. Someone could be focusing on their finances. Someone could dress really well. Five Pentacles. I said someone could be focusing on their finances. Maybe someone is spending is this person spending too much? This could be someone that is living beyond their means, okay? I don't know if this is someone that buys designer items and they kind of break the bank to buy designer items and then have to start over, okay? Six of Cups. What's the Six of Cups? The Knight of Wands. Someone from the past is, or someone you've known a long time. They're attracted to you. the Knight of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles. They're wanting to offer you some sort of investment, but underneath this we do have the Five of Pentacles sideways. So they're trying to explain something to you. Someone's trying to explain something to you about moving forward with you, but at the same time, again, what's the Five of Pentacles sideways? The Sun. They could owe some people, okay? This person, whoever this is that's trying to connect to you, they're not necessarily bankrupt, but they have debt. You get what I'm saying? They do have things that they owe. They could owe things on a car lease, or they could have, rent and shit to pay. So this person, they have bills. All right. So this is someone, they're attracted to you. So you know what? That means that there's a level of responsibility here once the Five of Pentacles, you see, it's not in the upright. So it's not that they're in debt, but they do have debt. They do have things that are in their name that they're responsible for, that they're having to pay for. It seems as though they may have something stable going on within their reality to where they meet their mark, okay? The Sun is here, the Six of Cups. So yeah, the Fool. Maybe you're wanting something new. You could want a new adventure, a new space, a new environment, a new energy. You're going to go after what you want rather than what someone else wants. Even if someone else wants you, if that's not what you want, that's not what you're going after. You get what I'm saying? You're going to go after your desires. You're not going after someone else's desires. You're not confirming or denying someone else's desires for you, right? That's their world. That's their reality. That's their feelings. What is it that you want for yourself? You want a new adventure. You want a new energy. You want a new space. You want a new love. And that's what you're going to connect to in your life. So spaces of old, however they may still exist in your life, they're going to exist in your life in the way that you allow them to connect to you. Your boundaries will have already been set, and there's nothing that pushes past that or gets through it or infiltrates the system. If you're not wanting to connect, you don't. And if you do, you connect in the way that you choose to. There's no coercion, there's no force, there's no manipulation. Even if there's attempts at it, they're futile. You can speak on it for the awareness of it, but it doesn't actually affect your reality in that way. Do you understand? I do understand. Ace of Cups, you're going to get what it is that you are manifesting. You, who I'm connecting to, you are a powerful manifester. And the energies that you've been putting in, the energies that you've been supporting, the energies that you've been honoring is what is creating this magic in your life for you. Okay? Three of Cups. The Star. The Ace of Wands. The Five of Swords. Someone could have been castrated, okay? Or this could be a dog being neutered. Page of Swords, the Death, yeah. This is some sort of animal that's being neutered. A dog, a cat's being neutered, someone's being castrated. I know that sounds a type of way, but that's the energy here. This could be circumcision. Three of Wands in the reverse. Whatever this energy is that this is happening to, they weren't able to come towards you. Someone's manhood could be bruised. Four of Wands. Page of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. Someone got full custody. Ace of Pentacles. Someone may have gotten full custody of their child, okay? We have Two of Swords. What's the Two of Swords? Ten of Pentacles. Someone got full custody of their child. Someone here also got evicted out of a home. Okay. So that's a 2 for 1. Four of Swords. Queen of Swords. Someone could be spiritually asleep. Knight of Cups. They're focusing on something. Empress in the reverse. They're focusing on maybe something materialistic in their life that's lowering their spiritual essence. The Moon. The Ten of Wands in the reverse. They don't really know what they're working on. The Judgment. Someone's not fitting the bill, okay? Someone's not meeting their mark. The High Priestess. Their intuition. Didn't I say someone's lowering their spiritual essence or something? They've become a bit worldly or materialistic. Something about this person has changed over time, but not for the better, okay? This person, I don't know. They haven't gotten better over time. I don't know. I don't know. Five of Wands. Maybe complications with their finances. Six of Wands in the reverse. Again, they don't listen to their better judgment. This person chooses things based off of culture, okay? Based off of popularity or what's trending or something like that, okay? The Knight of Swords in the reverse. So it affects their life. It affects their choices, it affects, and it affects the actions that are taken against them. Five of, they could be feeling lackluster or unmotivated. This person doesn't feel motivated. Ten of Cups, they don't feel motivated to do things that make them happy. Maybe they're depressed. This person could be depressed. King of Swords, Four of Pentacles. Someone was maybe holding on to a space. There's a King of Swords energy here. The Hermit. They could have been sneaking around and, again, almost sneaking around on themselves, okay? Because these are grown persons. You don't got to sneak for another person. They're sneaking around on themselves. They're sneaking around on their own higher self. They're trying to duck and dodge their higher self, right? Knowing what they're doing, but not facing what it is that they're doing. King of Cups. Two of Wands. Ten of Swords. Okay, so there's a King of Swords and there's a King of Cups. So there's two masculines here. These could be toxic connections, toxic relationships. Someone could be back and forth between a space, and then someone could also be holding on to another space. So really, it's holding on to both of these spaces. One could be more consistent than the other. Someone could be in and out of someone's life more than the other. And maybe that's why they keep both options around, because it somehow becomes a whole for them in some way. Again, this person could be sad, depressed, going through this and that, but this is what they're trying to do to create their 10 of cups, but then they hide from themselves. They deny the truth to themselves because they're not proud of themselves. Because even with both of the connections going on in their life, it still doesn't actually surmount to the 10 of cups. The 5 of cups is still hiding beneath that. That's because it's not real, it's false. Your soulmate wouldn't do you like that. Okay. Okay. Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Let's tap in. The Hierophant, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. Someone is going through something with their finances, okay? This could be their spiritual finance, but it's manifesting in their reality. They're having something's going on with this Five of Wands. The World. The Emperor. This could be a strike. People could be on strike. The Emperor. People could be on strike because something about their pay or some sort of bonus. The Strength. The Six of Pentacles. Didn't I say it's something about their pay or some sort of bonus? This Strength with the Six of Pentacles, this is a bonus. Maybe employees were promised a bonus and they didn't receive it, and so now they're trying to strike. Eight of Swords, the High Priestess. People are going to be let go. Okay, people are going to be let go. We got the Temperance. We got the Six of Swords. We got the Tower. So there are going to be vacancies. There are going to be spaces opened up for new employment opportunities for others. Okay. If you take your position for granted, your position will be refilled by another who will appreciate it. No one is running in the streets after you. You can put your sticks down. There's no fight to be had. You can go. You do not have to enter back into the building. You will be replaced. Queen of Cups. Someone was trying to set the bar too low, okay? Or someone set the bar too low. The Nine of Swords, the Five of Swords. Someone thought that they were someone that they weren't, okay? Someone thought that they were someone that they weren't. Someone thought that they should have had a position that they did not earn, okay? The Ten of Cups. Something's going to be fulfilled. Six of Cups. There's a structure that is being reinforced. Okay, we have a Queen of Swords here. There's a structure that's being reinforced with higher quality products and material. Something's being removed. The Devil. The Devil has been removed. Pests have been removed. Seven of Swords. There's been a pest removal. Someone could have gotten their home fumigated. Ace of Swords. Three of Wands. So your ships came in. The Lovers. Three of Pentacles. You're going to be working well in a space. Okay. I saw the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Nine of Cups sideways. You could even be changing up some of your habits or your routine. Two of Swords, replacing them with things that are more compatible with you. You've leveled up in frequency. Certain messages you receive are coded, okay? Four of Pentacles. Feeble-minded energies would not understand. Page of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Someone is still partaking in toxic waste. King of Wands. They could have someone that they abuse certain habits with. Or someone could be angry about the habits that they have. Maybe he's not doing it too. I don't know. But he's the aggressor. As aggressive as she may seem, this masculine is actually the aggressor. That's why she acts the way that she does, because of the masculine that she is attached to in her reality. He could be the one that be putting her on that shit so that he could control her better. The Moon. Someone's on hard drugs. The Knight of Pentacles. He be supplying that shit for her. He's like a handler. Four of Wands. And that's what's going on in that happy home. The Sun. Someone's energy be wired the fuck up, okay? It's like they drink gasoline. Justice. Facts. This person has actually put things into their body. They have consumed substances that are not suitable for the human body. So it's no wonder why their brain functions a certain way. Like what? Are y'all serious? Knight of Wands. So serious. Three of Pentacles. You know what the problem with persons are? They're seriously unserious. People be out here doing such weird dumb shit. Y'all are so unserious. Honestly. And have the nerve to say shit about me and my habits and what I be doing. Like what? I be so far out the way. It's crazy. That's really the crazy part about me. The crazy part, the craziest, I should say, the craziest part about me is how far out the way I am. I'm put up out the way. I'm so far out of reach. I really am. If you see me, God bless you. That's real. If you see me, God bless you. I feel as though someone wants to get to know you. Someone wants to get to know you, the type of person that you are. Okay. They want to know what you know or shit like that. Someone wants to get to know you, and maybe you're not someone that opens up a lot, so it can be difficult getting to know you, especially if you're not familiar with the space or the person. Um, for you, it's an energy thing. For you, it's a feeling thing. Okay. Yeah, I have been through traumas in my life with family, with friends, with lovers, um with anyone and everyone, right? With people I meet and even people that I don't, and somehow they see me. You get what I'm saying? I've been through many levels of trauma, but I have healed spaces in my life that I chose to still be connected to in my physical reality. And within those spaces, I have had open and honest communication about certain changes that I've made in my life, not with everything, but with the parts that I'm willing to share. Um, I've created really meaningful connections and bonds in my life that I respect and I take seriously, and I let them know that, and I honor those connections. I mean the things that I say, you know? Um, there are persons that were in my life years ago, and they're no longer a part of my life anymore. And whether or not they can still see me and they choose to, that's really their choice to make. I can't stop anyone from following me. I can't really stop anyone from stalking me or watching me, right? My videos are meant to be watched. That's the point of me posting a video. I can't pick and choose which one of you show up, you know? That's on you, what you want to hear and what you want to feel from me. Because the reality of it is, if I still choose to not come and see you, if I still choose to keep you out of my life, I will. And I've made that known to the persons in my life, and that's why the relationships that I do have such value to them, because they know that I mean what I say. They have been witnesses to persons that I have cut off in my reality, and we've had real, sincere conversations about whatever happened in those connections and why certain things are important to me, and why I keep distance from this, that, or the next. There are doors that I open for communication because I want real relationships in my life, right? I don't just want to have a friend or a husband or a mother, or I don't want to just have that. I want it to be more to it than that title. And that comes with much intention. And if you're having intention within yourself to hurt me and manipulate me and do all kinds of things to me, I know for a fact where you will never be able to connect to in my life. You get what I'm saying? That's not difficult for me at all. I don't feel sorry, or I don't empathize or sympathize or miss people. I don't know. I'm not wired like that. The people that I will miss, it's still a sensation of myself because it was something that was mirrored back to me of myself. So I realized I just missed me. And so I have all of me. And I don't, I don't know. I don't even know how come I'm saying all of this. But yeah, that's the truth. So if I have a stalker in my life or two, okay, that's on you. That's a truth that you're having to live with. I don't stalk you. You are my stalker. That's your truth. Somebody asks you about me, you can't even pretend. It's written all over your face that you probably know this, that, and the third. They know you're a stalker. They know you're obsessive. They know you're probably in love with me secret. You get what I'm saying? That shit, that don't got nothing to do with me. Y'all got me in y'all minds in a penthouse suite, and that is the bricks that I'm using to build it with. There's no dogging me out. You can't dog me out. You can't diss me. You can't walk away from me. You can't leave me. I am the truth. So do what y'all do, okay? And I'ma do me. Ace of Wands. You're very attractive. Ace of Cups. Very. Okay. Ten of Pentacles. If you've been manifesting and putting in the work in the way that you should, you're going to get exactly what you deserve. The Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, with the Ten of Pentacles. A big hard dick, a juicy ass pussy, and a nice ass home with the money to back it. Page of Wands, do what you do. All right, what else, Father? The Hermit. What's the Hermit? The Four of Swords. There's someone that is hiding and ending, okay? Or they're hiding how they feel. They're asleep to something. Someone's asleep to something. They're lazy. This is someone that's lazy. They sleep a lot. The Knight of Cups. This is someone, they don't go after their dreams. Six of Wands. Ten of Wands. They successfully just doubt themselves, or King of Swords. Maybe they just can't be bothered. Someone can't be bothered. Two of Pentacles sideways. Someone is lazy. There's a lazy energy here. They can't be bothered to maybe try anything new, do anything new. They could be stuck in a routine, or, and the way that I just said stuck, it's almost aggravating. The Hangman. This could be someone that relies on their manhood. They rely on their dick, the Magician, or the size of it. This is someone that thinks they got the magic stick. So they feel like because of the size of their dick, they don't really got to do much else because, oh, this is someone, their best value within them is their dick. And they feel as though that should outrank having to be a quality man, okay? I don't have to be a good man. I got a big dick. type of person. So they're lazy. Two of Cups. That's it. Ace of Pentacles. We got the Two of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles. So we're moving on from whoever that is. The Empress. Someone is in their winning season. They're not being distracted by nothingness. King of Cups. Someone has a donkey dick. You know what, sir? If you got a donkey dick, why don't you just take it out and show us all? Okay? Let us see. Prove it. You got a donkey dick, prove it. Seven of Wands. Put it on display. Wear something nice and form-fitting for mama. Ten of Swords. Page of Swords. See, someone psychs themselves out. Run along. If you don't got nothing for me to really see, then run on along. Five of Pentacles. Someone is all talk and no show. Five of Cups. This could be someone that flirts with a lot of women, but then they run away from them. Two of Wands. Three of Swords. Why is that? The Star. Your heart is showing. King of Pentacles. Maybe because they're more attracted to masculines. So they do this whole cock tease shit with women, but really when they're talking about their big dick, it's for the attraction of another masculine. A King of Pentacles. That's really who's the apple of their eye. The Death. But they hide this. They feel trapped. This person actually feels trapped within themselves. Like they can't be their true self, which is a man that likes man. Queen of Wands. Eight of Cups. This is an emotional disconnect. Someone may have walked away from someone emotionally. Four of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords in the reverse. Someone doesn't want to communicate something. Someone doesn't want to let something go. A Queen of Wands walked away emotionally, but there's an energy that doesn't want to let something go. Judgment. Eight of Pentacles. Something's just a job. Something's just about the financial stability. So someone is not emotionally attached to their work, okay? The Fool. The Eight of Wands. A new journey is about to begin. Wheel of Fortune. With the Four of Cups. This could have been something that you were waiting on. Seven of Pentacles. An investment. The Chariot that came in. Nine of Wands. After a long time, you could have traveled a long distance in order to receive this. Okay, you invested in something and it took a long time to come in, but it did. You didn't give up. You trusted in the journey. You continued on. And now something is here. Okay? Something's here. All right. Did I clear this one first? Sometimes I don't be remembering. I think I did. I think I did. Let's not start with that, shall we? All right. Give me one sec, y'all. I'm back. Give me a sec. I'm I'm back. We're gonna go one more round, and then that's it. Eight of Wands is at the bottom. Let's begin. Seven of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Someone's trying to protect the little that they have. The Empress. The Hangman. The Emperor. Or someone could be trying to protect their little one, okay? This could be a mother. This could be a pregnant woman. This could be a mother and a father. They're protecting their child. Okay. What's the Hangman? What's the Hanged Man? We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Six of Cups. A mother and father could be protecting their child from something. Okay, this could have been something that happened in their childhood. We have the Star. We have the Ace of Swords. Maybe their parents caught them doing something. Okay. We have the Star, the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Hangman. Their parents could have caught them in an act, okay, when they were younger. So this could have been when they were a kid living at home with their parents. Or if they're grown and they still live at home with their parents could have caught them with someone in the home. Eight of Wands. Two of Swords. Basically, this is a child that was caught having sex by their parents. Awkward. Six of Swords. The Three of Cups. What's the Three of Cups? The Page of Cups in the reverse. Maybe it's not what they expected to find. The Lovers. The Page of Wands. The Temperance. I'm wanting to say something, but the energy feels as though they're not wanting something to be said, right? If this is an older person, it's almost as though they got caught with a younger person. Ace of Pentacles. When I get the Ace of Pentacles, sometimes I just feel like that means right on the money. But, okay. The Ten of Wands. they got punished, okay? Their parents punished them. So maybe this happened when they were younger. Maybe when they were younger, they got caught in their bedroom with another person doing, again, sexual acts. But maybe they it could have been same-sex situation going on, and that's what really shocked their parents, and that's why they got punished. Three of Swords. Their parents punished them because if it's a girl, if it's a Queen of Swords, because this started with the Queen of Swords, it's a Queen of Swords that likes girls, and so she got punished by her parents because of that. Or if it was a little boy, whatever, or Five of Wands. She could have got belt to ass, baby. Seven of Cups. They told her that she was confused. They told her it was of the devil. They chastised her. Okay. We have the Strength. The Seven of Swords. They told her that it went against their faith. Basically, they told her that she was wrong, and this feminine may have hated her parents ever since then. Even if they still live in the house with them, they resent their parents because now they live a life being appropriate by their parents' standards. The value system they live by is not their own. They live by a value system that was programmed into them. They live by their parents' standards. And all the little shit that they do is their little acts of freedom, right? While still being under the mandates of their parents. Queen of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. Someone wants something to work for them. Someone wants something to come in for them. Someone's waiting on a knight in shining armor. Okay, to come and whisk them away. I don't know what this is. Two of Cups. That's what it is. Okay, what about this energy? The Knight of Swords. Maybe someone is coming in. Someone's dream could be coming true. Someone could have been trying to manifest a knight in shining armor to come in and whisk them off of their feet. Okay, pour love into them. Make them feel like the only girl in the world. We got Knight of Swords. So they are coming in. Four of Swords. What's the Four of Swords? The Nine of Swords. The dream is becoming a nightmare. Why? The Hierophant. Who's the Hierophant? Eight of Pentacles. Someone could be being paid. They're being paid to what? The World. To cloud your judgment. King of Pentacles. Someone's trying to manifest their dream situation, a knight in shining armor coming in. Someone is coming in, a King of Pentacles, okay? Ten of Cups, and you're going to receive your Ten of Cups. Your wish come true. Two of Pentacles. I'm getting the movie Pet Cemetery. Eight of Swords. King of Swords. Someone isn't trusting in their intuition. Someone is feeling... Wheel of Fortune. Move in your North Node. Trust in your own spiritual compass. King of Cups. Who's the King of Cups? Tower. Someone could be experiencing a tower. Seven of Pentacles, about some investment. Queen of Wands. Someone could be experiencing a tower with the Queen of Wands. An investment that they made. Nine of Wands. So now someone's being barred out of a space. Six of Pentacles. They're having to pay. Knight of Wands. And quickly. Someone's having to make quick transactions. Four of Pentacles. This person could be a gambler. So they be making bets and losing. This person lost a bet. So the Death, the Three of Pentacles. So they owe money. The Devil, the Queen of Pentacles. They could have been working with the Queen of Pentacles. They just lost money. They're having to now pay. They was trying to do some darkness. The Devil with the Death. With the Knight of Wands in the background. The Moon. This person, they tried to do something, some sort of dark spell under the moon. Maybe it had something to do with sex. They could have tried to create some sort of demon baby. This is giving me the Omen, Damien. Three of Wands. Okay. Once again, that's your life. Why I give a fuck? Five of Swords in the reverse. This has been internalized on these persons. You don't care. They do. They do and they will. The Chariot in the reverse. They created stagnancy for themselves, or they broke themselves down, okay? They broke, I don't know. Eight of Cups. Emotionally walk away. Two of Wands. Someone's transitioning. Four of Cups. Sideways. The Hermit. Someone's losing energy. Ten of Swords. They lost all of their energy. The Justice. That was fate. They made that happen. Whatever this is, they made that happen. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Page of Swords flipped in the reverse, baby. Lies from the pits of hell. Ten of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. Someone, because you choose to walk with God and take action in those spaces, you continue to reinforce strength within your home. Your auric field is strong, okay? We got the King of Wands. We have the Sun. There's a lot of fire energy, okay? This is the Phoenix rising. We have the Nine of Cups. You've broken free of some habitual state of being. Five of Cups, the Knight of Cups. Someone could have overcome depression, okay? So congratulations. The High Priestess sideways. You have been standing on business. The Judgment. The Six of Wands. You are a living testimony of God's will, of God's love, of God's power, of God's might. Thank you for being here. If you were, okay, I will speak to you all in the next one. Bye.